My name is Jolene Hunter, and this was my Children's Literature Integration assignment. I chose the book When Sadness is at Your Door by Eva Eland, grade levels kindergarten and first grade. This is a children's book about a child who is encouraged to feel their sadness and not to hide it. It also shows ways to calm it down by doing activities that the child loves. Some examples in the book are coloring their favorite pictures or going for a walk outside. It also says that sometimes the sadness wants to be let out, and that is okay too. A short export from the book is: sometimes sadness arrives unexpectedly. It follows you around and sits so close to you you can hardly breathe. You try to hide it, but it feels like you have become sadness yourself. The National Health Education Standards Performance Indicators. The standard I chose was Standard 4. Students will demonstrate the ability to use interpersonal communication skills to enhance health and avoid or reduce health risks. Code 4.2.1, and the description of this code is demonstrate healthy ways to express needs, wants, and feelings. A hands-on activity that I chose was the students can create a book of their emotions. They will record how they are feeling at the end of the school day for a whole week. In this book, they can write down why they were feeling the way they were and what they did with those emotions, whether it was keeping it to themselves or telling another person. They can also write about an activity that they did to express this emotion. They can draw how they were feeling if they cannot put it into words. An online modification of this activity is, instead of having the children write about how they were feeling in school, they can write about how they were feeling at home. Some examples could be: a sibling would not share their toys, so they were upset. Or if it was a snow day, they would be excited to play outside. The second activity that I chose was emotional charades. Every student would get a turn drawing a card from a pile. Each card has a scenario on it. Examples would be a child dropping their ice cream on the ground or a child swinging on a sunny day. Then one student at a time can act out this emotion on the card through facial expressions or body language on how someone was feeling that emotion might act. The other students would try to guess the emotions correctly by watching the facial expressions and actions. An online modification would be, instead of the students picking cards, I can give them 3 different scenarios, and they can take pictures and send me facial expressions of what they think each character in the scenario would feel.